Millennial men spend more time taking care of their kids and doing household chores than any other generation, which, like, no duh. When I see a father that isn't willing to play with their kids, when I see a dad who isn't willing to change diapers, I think less of them. It is now the expectation that men actually raise their kids. And maybe I'm a little bit biased because I had a very involved dad who did a lot of things. Like, he couldn't cook, but he did pretty much everything else. And so for me, that becomes the baseline expectation of what it means to be a father. Like, it is a stark difference between millennials and everybody else how much time we spend with our kids. And you can see there's a dip in the amount of time that millennial women spend with their kids, but that's not because they aren't paying attention. It's because that we are picking up the slack as men. Now, that doesn't mean it's at parity. I would say that depending on week to week, I do anywhere between 40 to 60% of the household work. Sometimes I'm leading the charge, sometimes I take a back seat. But on average, men are increasing the amount of time that they are spending on housework and on childcare. And that is a good thing. On average, mothers used to spend about twice as much time on childcare as fathers did, and now that number is down to 1.65 times. And you can see that there's a massive change after the pandemic. It's almost like once dads had a taste of what it's like to spend time with their kids, they realized that work is not the be-all end-all, and that they want to actually, raise their children. In a more just and fair society, we would have more time to spend with our kids. What do you think about all this? Is this in line with what you have been seeing in your day-to-day life? And like me, do you think negatively of men who do not take on responsibilities with their children and in their household? Or am I just being too harsh? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below.